and you join us for another Disney film commentary. Last week we looked at Dumbo from 1941, that was my pick, and this week we look at Sean's first pick, which is, a bit surprisingly, if you know him, Sleeping Beauty from 1959. Now I know why you picked this film, Sean. Do you want to share it with the listeners?
We'll get to it.
As I suspect we'll spend most of the video getting to it. Right, so we're going to start the film in 3, 2, 1. My video's taking a moment because it's just frozen. Hang on. And 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, straight in with the music.
My ear. I'm deafened. Ah.
I forgot that when Disney used to do classic fairy tales, it would do the whole... I'm not sure what that font style is.
Medieval font.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing.
I don't know what's
There's that classic song already coming through. Not the Lana Del Rey cover, which I do quite like still. I quite like that
It's
cover
alright.
song.
Shame the rest of the film's up.
To be fair, it's very easy to take a classic song, because this one's very happy, it's nice and light.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy to take a cover like that and make it a bit dark and moody, because the only thing you need
Slow
to
it down, minor key.
Yeah, it's the easiest thing in the world. I've heard I've heard some people who've done that with other songs, and it's amazing how different the song becomes when you do it in a minor key. Again, credits at the start.
Getting this over and done with, so we don't...
So there's no
Then you can't do a
post-credits.
post-credit sequence. Come on, this is Disney.
Technically you can, it's the entire film.
Yeah, lol.
To be fair, it was a lot easier then as well, because the teams they had were a lot smaller than they do now. It wasn't quite as vast as the armies that they have nowadays for it. And the voice casts were a lot smaller as well, of course, as well. Because the films were much shorter, as we saw last week with Dumbo.
That was intentionally short, though.
That was intentionally short. The whole thing was a moneymaker to make up for Fantasia, which was a box office failure.
So was this when it was released.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it revamped later, didn't it?
Yeah, now it's considered one of the best animated films. But at the time of release, it was not.
Because when you look at Dumbo, you've only got a handful of voice actors in this one. This one's exactly the same thing. There are very few actual voice characters in it. And this is a live action bit. I forget it starts off with this very brief moment of opening the book. Who does a book with that many jewels on it, really, now? That's more like stop motion, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. The king, who was a complete and utter prick, if you believe the live action film. But hey, he's a man, what are we saying?
Hey, there we are, we finally got to
We're
it.
there!
I love the visual style of the illustrations in this. Not the animation so much, but these illustrations.
Yeah. You know they did live action film footage for this? Back in 1959. They filmed live action footage to get the reference for the...
Well, the movement and everything.
Yes.
That's quite interesting, actually. Who's the narrator? He's got a very lovely voice, I have to admit. I wouldn't be unsurprised if Disney...
Marvin Miller.
Never heard of him.
Yes, he's done. Sleeping Beauty, he's a narrator. He has a lot of narration work.
I'm not surprised. He's got a lovely, nice, clear voice for it. So that's the thing people never remember, is the name of the princess in this film, because everyone knows, oh, she's Sleeping Beauty. She's not. That's
Princess
her.
Plot Device.
She's Princess Aurora. That's
Princess
her
Plot
name.
Device.
They sing it at the bloody start. They're singing it now. See that you cannot ignore it. That's a lot of tabards.
with his wings he borrowed from someone, but we won't mention who.
He's called Stefan. I didn't
Yes,
realise
he's
that.
called Stefan. That's impressive. Those guys in the trumpets managed to blow multiple tunes without actually. Prince Philip. Oh, the jokes I can make.
I like that Philip goes from being quite. You can see he's quite nice sandy blonde hair there.
Yes,
Must be what, about 8? You'd probably think.
probably.
He becomes very quite a lovely brown later on. Lovely brown hair when he's grown
That's
up, of
not the
course.
baby Jesus.
That's the
Ew,
look.
cooties.
That's a Prince Philip look right there.
You just realised the baby was Chinese. Oh, here comes the.
The comic relief.
Yeah. There, completely.
Well, that's obviously the whole thing. The 3 good fairies,
Yes.
meaning there must be one who is not good somewhere.
Although she was good at first, even though her mother named her Maleficent. Which is like naming your son Victor Von Doom. You're just asking to become a supervillain. Yeah, we could have walked, but fuck it. If you had wings. There's a recession on in the kingdom, you know. Some fucking armies invading, like it's Lord of the fucking Rings.
The gift of beauty.
Yeah. As we know, people who are beautiful are gifted with this.
Yes, such a superficial gift as well. But we've complained about this film and during our conversation about whether or not she is a good role model,
She spends most of this film asleep.
which is a problem with her being a role model of any
No, the
character.
role model here is Maleficent.
There's no role model
She
in this.
gets shit done.
To be fair, she's quite right on that matter.
Yeah. This is way
Well,
too
what a
pot.
superficial idea of you must be beautiful because then she will be gifted in life. No, you won't necessarily. You don't need to be beautiful, and even then, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. It's subjective. The gift of song.
Ah, so now she can have a sharp. Oh.
So now also unearned again, something somewhat superficial.
Oh, a good singing voice can get you places.
Good singing voice can get you somewhere. I agree with that. Talent is a good thing, but hers was literally the gift of song, not talent. I know I'm quibbling a little bit over the details for that one.
Right, this is great for modern women. People should give you shit. You shouldn't have to earn it, because you have to earn it. That's sexism. You should be given shit. Internet feminism and it's bullshit.
You know, there's multiple sides to the argument to do.
Yes, but the one that everyone sees is the bullshit side, and you brings up and they go, "Not our problem."
I know, and I do my best to avoid conversations on this matter with you.
Right.
Right.
the most gangster of the fairies. Also, Merryweather is the name of the secret Black Ops PMC group in GTA 5.
Really?
Yes.
But in reference to, or
Don't
just
know. It's just the name of the evil. Here comes trouble. Because you have to make an entrance.
the green fire?
Holy shit! It's the evil stepmother. No, it literally is. It's the same voice actress does the voice of the evil stepmother in Cinderella.
It's not too dissimilar in terms of
Yeah.
style as well.
Hey, the stepmother in Cinderella is the most terrifying Disney villain ever. She is genuinely evil. Excuse me, I was busy fucking the Raven.
What?
Don't ask fan fiction about the film and that. See, look, Mayweather, the most gangster of the fairies. About to pick a fight. Well, that's just harsh.
Oh, she's so deliciously evil.
I'm just so deliciously evil.
She is a
Fun fact,
wonderful.
if the Queen hadn't spoken up then, Maleficent had just left. Oh, this is just awkward now, is it true? I'll just go. But no, the Queen, who I can't remember if she has a name, probably does. Queen Leia. Leia, eh?
What?
Spelled differently.
Right.
Would Maleficent have just left then?
She wouldn't have left then. She was
It's just-
waiting for the excuse to stay.
Damn my chin. And by the way, if you've got my wings, I want them back. See, the film from 1959 says die.
Yeah. Hang on, what do you mean? This one says die.
They don't.
Do they not?
No. And they don't even bring up the dragon. Don't worry, she does that to every child who's born. It's just a thing she does. I have no idea who she is, because we've never met in the past whatsoever. Oh, what am I doing? Send the fat one.
I love how they say, "Can you not undo this curse?" Nope, she's too powerful. I mean, the three of us, we can make her beautiful, we can make her sing well. But the one thing we can't do is stop her from dying from this curse.
Loves the power of chorus.
There are better gifts you could have given her to stop the curse.
Yeah.
Unbreakable skin. She couldn't prick her finger then, could she? Couldn't break the skin. Therefore, she would never prick it.
We'll just burn every spinning wheel in there.
Yeah, that's literally what they're doing.
Yes.
Won't work though. They'll build more.
Damn you and your spinning wheel business.
All the spinning
I
wheel,
asked this, look, can we get
all the
moving?
manufacturers of all the spinning wheels are going to go out of business now as a result of this one curse.
Lives.
Ruined the economy.
Maybe Stefan is an arsehole.
He's a man who's worried for his daughter. I can understand the logic.
No, I mean, listen, he's just a straight up arsehole. Because I could just boil another cup of tea, but fuck that, I can make that cup float in a minute.
Because I want to pour the pot.
Yeah, you can't trust magic to pour a pot.
As we've seen. They tend to get personalities. She could have just summoned up the cups with the tea already in it.
No, but she wants to pour it.
It's the animations. The biscuits appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah. Magic biscuits. She's staring at her wand.
There it is.
There is. Sorry, I think the song to break out when she was like cleaning things.
Oh, yes, they need to hide somewhere.
Mommy, huh? That's why these fairies are paid the big bucks and that kind of logic. Damn her. Damn her to hell.
Until the prequel came
The
out.
prequel came out, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to mention that stupid thing. Turn the mistress of all evil into basically someone who complains way too much on Tumblr. But they don't get a choice in the matter. We're taking this into our own hands. I am not a peasant. Ah, peasantry, common folk. Way too clean to be. Also, my mate wear change colour. Shouldn't she be in blue? I'm now confused.
There we go.
Oh, thank God.
But that's one of the long-running jokes in this thing as well, is it? Red or blue?
It's, that's like when the Power Rangers don't dress in their correct colours. It scares me momentarily. Yep. What about the wings? Ah, they won't notice those. Ah, thank God. But I thought Wings was going to be taken by a man. Oh, well, she didn't get stuck in that for the fat joke.
It's too obvious.
Give me the wing. We're kidnapping their child. We've rather call it borrowing. So they weren't using magic.
Right, what are the three names again? You got Flora,
Flora,
Merryweather.
Merryweather, and Fauna. Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. And the fairies.
Well, we know Flora's the one in red, Fauna's the one in green,
Yeah, Merryweather's the
and
one.
Weather's the one in blue. Which makes sense because Flora's the one that suggested turning her into a flower.
Kidnapping's an overused word.
It's not quite kidnapping because they agreed.
I like to think they didn't tell them and just took the child.
Well, we saw them watching them leave.
It's like, those fairies taking our child again. This happens every single time.
Every bloody time.
Time we have a child, they nick it because. Meanwhile, in Mount Doom, because every evil villain has a mountain lair. You would.
It works for intimidation,
You
isolation.
You would if you could.
But yeah, probably I would actually. I have a question. If she's so terrifying, why are her soldiers so short and incompetent?
Because villains always have incompetent henchmen in fiction.
I know, but I've never
It's
quite
a
understood
thing.
why. When the villains are so capable, they never think.
You,
Maybe I should invest
you
in
want someone, one
medicine.
to tell off and two boss around. It's good for the ego.
Yeah, you can have people who are competent, but you can still tell off.
Eh, they were cheaper.
And that's an evil
That's
laugh.
a real laugh there. Only I can laugh. Man, this is gonna be awkward when they form a union.
I think they might be under contract not to be able to form one.
You're not allowed to.
Yeah, you can have that. There are some company contracts that prevent you from either joining or forming a union. Alternatively, there might be one that doesn't exist for them.
Only you understand me, Raven. Or Crow. I know it's Crow or Raven. Because that can be anyone. If you do, we're eating well tonight.
And if not, well, we're eating you.
Yeah. Just down the road from Winnie the Pooh. Because they all live in the same forest. Snow White, Winnie the Pooh, it's all
Yeah.
in the same forest.
It's a tree as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that hair as golden as the sun. It's not muted, really. Well, it's quite muted, really, I'd say.
That Snow White bitch has been nestling on our turf. We're taking her out. Make her disappear. She's a girl, she has to wear pink, otherwise everything just falls apart.
Yes. Look how thin her waist is.
Corset. I've seen people wear
It's still,
corsets. I've seen people wear corsets they can get thinner waists than
I know
last.
that, but nevertheless, that's just.
Why am I doing the work? Because we can't be asked to do anything ourselves. No, that's not suspicious at all. How many things do you wander into in the woods?
I don't know.
It's
Depends
like
on how many you
people just go wandering around the woods when they're bored.
The huntsman, possibly.
Now he's busy picking fights Snow White. I suppose that fake one we had for the last 15 years.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That was made of cardboard. And yet every year she tried to eat it still. I sense comedy coming.
Yeah, it's preparing itself so easily for it. Well, she's not cooking, she's baking. There's a difference.
Oh no. I've played The Sims, and what happens if you can make them cook with no cooking skill? That house is going down in flames.
Well, it's more she said she's going to make a cake 15 layers.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of layers.
This Mary Berry is very...
There's one on the table.
Thank you, dear. Just looks at the camera. Thank you, dear. Quite a violent shade.
Which means we decided.
I'm in charge of this operation. Someone in this group needs the brains. Let me tie around her feet at that angle. Wacky antics. That's not how you make a dress.
Well, neither of us would know, but we know Jess would.
Yeah. I'm just gonna guess that's not how you do it.
No, I don't think it is how
It's
you.
like, there's probably more sewing involved. Oh, it's not why he didn't put the teaspoon in the... Even though I'm not measuring her.
To be fair, it was almost yesterday.
It does raise the question of no magic. How the hell did we feed her?
Yes, you can't cook. For 16 years, what have you been doing for
What was
food?
she eating? That's why she's so thin.
Thin.
She hasn't eaten for 16 years.
She's grown quite well, though, because she's actually
Yeah.
very tall as well.
Except for those winter period teenager. Man, she got moody.
When she was teething. Ooh.
Yeah. I shall find some wacky adventures to take part in. Snow White's just left. Now some other woman's singing. All the birds want is some peace and quiet in this forest.
You do know the story about the voice actress for Snow White, don't you? That's the only thing she's ever done.
Is it? Wow.
Because she was paid not to do anything else. Disney wanted to make the voice of Snow White so unique. There's one thing she did beforehand. She's a voice for one line in The Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Tin Man song, If Only Had a Heart. There's a voice at one point that goes, Wherefore art thou, Romeo? That's the actress who voiced Snow White. But in her contract, when she became Snow White, they made it so she could never go on to do anything else because Disney Corporation wanted Snow White to have a completely unique voice that couldn't be associated with anything else.
Wow.
Yeah. And back then there were only a few movie studios as well, but they made sure she wasn't going anywhere.
Dude, you just woke him up. And
Owls are nocturnal.
great. Like some other
You can tell because he seems slightly dozy.
idiot girl in the forest singing to the animals. What is this, a Disney film? Oh, wait.
Quite nice the owl doesn't have to do anything though. He can just go, yes, I'm just sitting with the basket, just slightly.
Wake me up when the dwarfs get here. We're not in that film.
And who happens to be but nearby, on the other side of the ravine?
Wearing red, and I'm sure that's just the evil spirit of the forest.
I forgot this was also when the horses used to have a personality, literally, and a character.
Do you want to become dog food?
See, bribery doesn't take much.
Gets in and no carrots. Lie to me. Sleeping Beauty 2, The Horse's Revenge. Samson's Revenge.
I would pay to see that.
Oh, that's just...
I got to say, the horse is good because the horse is just seems to know exactly where they need to go.
He read the script. Oh, finally got rid of him. You're right. That's it. You're definitely becoming dog food when we get home.
Oh, there we are. No carrots.
You'll have to make do with a parsnip.
Oh, you see the squirrels and all the animals, they're helping collect the berries.
If young girls go around to the forest, they just attract animals like this. Just naturally attract animals to follow them around.
Well, if you've got a voice like that, apparently it just happens.
The owls has coffee.
I'm not quite sure if he has, judging from that eye movement.
Well, you had too much.
Seems like I'm not quite awake, but I'm doing my best.
You're not Snow White. Or Winnie the Pooh. So Winnie the Pooh walks past her.
Ah, Pooh Bear. She has got a lovely voice, though. I don't admit, it's quite nice.
They're actually down there. It's about to call out what that castle's actually got.
Well, you're 16, love. You're not an adult yet.
Well, in medieval times, she'd already been married at this point.
Yes, I know, but nevertheless.
Because remember, teenagers did not exist around about the 15s.
No, the concept, well, the idea of a rebellious teenager exists.
The idea you were basically... So she's very eloquent for being brought up in the forest.
Very eloquent. They were very good teachers, clearly.
Crap cooks, but good teachers.
All more animals have appeared. It's all birds again.
The question is the colour of some of these birds. Birds can't really hover and start having birds without a lot of effort. No personality.
To be fair, she's dreaming of an ideal individual, and a lot of the time don't consider it
We
that.
don't have that in common, just lack of personality.
But again, medieval times.
No one had a personality.
It's not no one had a personality, but generally you dreamed of a suitable match in terms of wealth and position, and you hoped that it would be nice.
This medieval world with a fucking evil witch running around. He just remembered he can't remember where he buried his nuts. It's a sad day for Mr. Squirrel. Thank God. Wow. Wacky
Right,
the
time
owl.
to get organised.
The owl has to do.
He's the largest of the
pink.
birds.
That's not pink. Alright, we go in here, go out there. Holy shit, Stumper. Two of them.
Alright, boys.
Ocean's 11 with animals. So which one's Brad Pitt?
Squirrel, probably. I think George Clooney would be the owl.
Yeah. So does that make the Prince Andy Garcia?
Too beautiful to be real.
Someone just stole your boots. Ah, that's ridiculous. Damn these animals.
To be fair, the cloak floating away was the most eerie thing
Hmm.
there.
There's two birds and carry an owl.
Potentially. With the
Ah,
weight distribution through the cape, maybe. To be fair, though, would technically be strangling himself
yes.
as well.
Yeah, a bit feathery, more feathery than I remember. Unless she's into that, in which case. Because all princes of the realm wear red. It's the colour they wear. It's how you know they're princes. Prince of what? Nothing, he's just a prince.
La 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 la.
This prince is drunk, he keeps falling over.
He can't support his own body weight, to be fair. And look at his feet. Literally,
Yes.
he's legless. Sorry, the joke was presented itself. I couldn't resist.
Oh, great, another random. What is it with these forests and the young girls who run around singing? I think there's something in the water.
He's trying to make himself airborne, but it's difficult when he's got a cape on him.
He is not the Batman.
He seems to be quite graceful for movement as well, actually.
The only thing the fairies couldn't do was cook. We've established. Everything else fine. How to dance.
I want to know where they got the clothes as well.
Yeah. Ah, medieval days. You could just grab a woman and you didn't get arrested.
Yeah, that's the correct.
My fault.
Now just goes. What are you gonna
Potential
do?
rapist. Not my problem. Why are there random princes running around this forest as well? He
I
walked.
don't think she knows he's a prince necessarily.
Oh, he's a handsome man in the medieval story. He's just automatically a prince.
Yeah, I know, but she might not make the assumption. I try to give him some credit.
Well, I think not.
So now he's trying to.
I just love
Woo
you
her.
just sing. Once upon a dream.
Equally, this it makes sense for her to be distrustful because she's been taught to be somewhat.
Distrustful of strangers.
Yeah.
Or if we go by Millicent's films,
Oh.
men in general.
The chorus has come back.
It's like the animals singing.
No, it's the disembodied angels somewhere.
And here's the song goes, it's nothing.
She's clearly changed her mind though, because she's quite willfully dancing with him now.
Yeah, Millicent doesn't hear all this choral singing.
And of course, it has to be on her 16th birthday because that's the plot.
How is this
Last
a plot?
possible day it could happen.
It's all been arranged. This tree. This will be our spot. Should I mention?
Yeah, look, see, it's already a couple.
If that was just that easy to make.
Why can't it be that easy, Sean?
Okay, next time, go into a forest, find a young girl, and start singing at her, and see what happens.
Got to find a forest first.
Yeah.
And a girl, but.
Never. Possibly. When I get my cake. 16 years of fake cakes. That narrows it down. The cottage.
In the glen. Alright. Which glen?
Which cottage?
Samson, you seem to know exactly where to go.
Hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count these layers.
I'm having difficulty counting the candles, let alone the layers.
Done!
There's a...
It's got blue icing.
The icing's a bit too runny, I think.
Yeah, I know that problem. This doesn't work because the fairy doesn't have the same body structure as she does.
She's also not the same height.
Yeah, she's on a stool and you think give her a bit of height.
Yeah.
I
Rose.
Yeah, that's what they call her. Oh dear, the entire cake melted. That's impressive.
How did the...
The sponges melted as well.
Yeah.
The moment we use those maleficent fields of disturbance in the Force.
No, they're doing it because they don't want to be discovered using it, which of course means they'll be discovered using it.
Oh, this house is full of holders. I don't know what I gathered from all this.
Holeses?
Holders. That's how you
Holes.
pluralize holders.
You mean
Holes.
holes?
Yeah, I can't even say the real word now. Holders. Fantasia may have been a fucking bomb, but damn it, these walking brooms, we're getting the most out of them. I want to find a princess who isn't fair. Yes, flower bag. Open up your ins and spill your insides into this bowl for me.
All right, guys. I know you don't have eyes or a brain, and therefore can't read, but
Just put under something. Yep. Oh no, just put under the thing clean. Why did you do that in the first place?
why did you just?
Yeah, do that in the first place. I still think it needs to go in an oven. Batter does not form shapes like that.
If you notice as well, it's not 15 layers.
No, damn it! Lies.
I'm curious to see what Aurora's reaction would be when they tell her you're a princess.
You're a princess, Harry. What?
For 16 years, we've been lying to you about who you really are. Isn't blue generally the colour it's traditionally? When you see like all the imagery to do with it.
Yes. That's the ultimate joke. Maybe where they got the licensing rights in the end.
Yeah.
I get the last laugh on you. Favourite sentence. Oh.
So it begins.
Shit just got real now. You didn't, sister. You ever said how magic deflects off things?
Yes, it's quite nice that.
And she's like, oh, they're at it again.
Oh dear.
Meanwhile,
That's how you get spotted.
and Maleficent's just looking the other direction going, where the hell are they? Meanwhile, dun dun
Great
dun
name,
dun
isn't
dun dun. Huh?
In the Maleficent, he's actually got a name because
Yes.
he's someone who changes from.
Well, this isn't suspicious at all. Well, it's black magic proof. And
Yeah, I think he is actually.
dun 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 dun. And thus Call of Duty was born. Not really seen it. You can just magic it back.
Wouldn't it be purple technically?
Yeah. We always know she's coming.
Because she sings very loudly.
How we managed to remain undetected for 16 years is a fucking nightmare. Still not the amount of layers. There's that bottom one, several layers put together.
No, we saw it when she was making it. It's literally 4 layers. Who left the mop running? A phrase that's never been said
It's a phrase I
before.
want to use in my real life now. Who left the mop running? Din din din. Because ravens / crows are always evil.
They're gravely misunderstood creatures. I nearly did a Hagrid there, didn't I? Totally misunderstood creatures. They are actually, because I quite like ravens. Him?
Did they have horns? If so, we may be in trouble.
Oh, God.
She's best not singing again, isn't she? She's doing it again. She just does this randomly for no reason.
To be fair, she's had no human contact apart from these 3 for 16 years.
A miracle she can even walk. By how incompetent these 3 are.
It just happened to be the person you met.
But he's a racist. You mean different Prince Philip?
Why are you should be telling her this tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's still her 16th
Meanwhile,
birthday.
it just happens. Or crow.
It's going to be awkward on the wedding day, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey! I know you from somewhere.
She doesn't seem to be so much in shock at the idea she's in fact a princess and all that thing, unless
She's
that's
just
part of
assumed
it as
that.
well.
She's
She's
just
more
assumed.
annoyed she will never see her person she's just met and fallen instantly in love with.
Oh, Mary did bed. It's blue.
Yeah.
You don't understand me. I'm gonna listen to my music now. Oh, comic relief. I can't eat all this food myself. Well, I can, but
What you've literally got there is the optimist and the pessimist.
yes. Everyone burst into song.
He's cheered up.
Yeah. Oh god, he bought loot.
Yeah, to loot. Anyone else see pink elephants?
Oh god, it's happening. That's how alcoholism was born. My mother wife's upstairs, sewing a tapestry going, he's drinking again. Yeah, back up, back up.
He's a king, you know.
Ah, it won't take long. I'm gonna damage the loot in now. Mmm, taste of wood. I dare you, sir. I challenge you to a duel.
They've never met!
And did solve my daughter fight.
Oh
Drunken
no.
fight about to break out. It's not even a swordfish. Big cook comes in. Out there again.
Yeah, they are just drunk, really.
Yes.
To be fair, they're very sober,
Yeah.
but
I'll holster my fish.
yeah.
If he gets invaded, he's gonna be screwed. I think that's what I'm looking for.
I want to know how that works exactly. How when he snores, it's
I wonder how his head's in the loot.
It ain't coming out again, I can say that much.
Good God, man, you're dressed like Little Red Riding Hood. Yes, get into the path of a running horse. Don't make me run, son. You know what happens when I run.
He's old.
Why are you singing?
I've got to say, Philip's incredibly strong
Yeah,
to be able to lift his own
Armstrong.
father and hold him there quite comfortably while singing.
Have you
Green
been
nonsense.
drinking again? That would just be a convenient plot point.
What? Aren't you?
Dear God, man. The horse was there. He saw everything. Don't make me run again. Ah, you don't understand me either. Oh
Oh.
well. Ooh,
All
alcohol.
my plans.
Everyone in the car's like, what just happened there? Once upon.
Once upon a dream.
Oh, yeah, I'm drunk. I'm right here, you know. I saw everything. Damn this forest. Where's the way out?
All the fairies have got rid of
Yes.
their disguises. They're still trying to hide, though.
Nothing
Nothing quite. They're not quite understanding that need.
No. Okay, shh. Be very quiet. I was drinking. And then you come across Philip in the corner, drinking, sobbing into a bottle of.
It would be Philip, would it?
No, just someone after running away from his father. Just
Well,
him.
Philip's gone straight out to the
Cottage.
yeah, where they've just come from.
They didn't meet on the way.
I think
Assume they would both go as the crow flies.
I think they were going different ways because I think they were going a way that they wouldn't find, whereas Philip would probably go via main roads, main paths up into the
Main
forest.
road.
Well, there would be a road.
Traffic in the forest this time of day. Move it! Some of us are in a hurry. Weather today is pink. Whew.
Why don't you just
I want to
transport them there rather than walking?
That'd be convenient. And nowhere near as dramatically tense. So that's where crowns come from. Fairies.
I've long had my suspicions.
It's horrible and tacky, and that just doesn't go with my outfit.
It is very much the reality, though, of when you're royal, you don't get to control your own life.
Nope.
You can't live the way you want to live it. You're bound by convention.
That's it. Revolution.
Abdication is the best way forward, as Edward, of course, did. Edward VIII, he abdicated so we could marry Mrs. Simpson.
Oh, I love this bit. It's so fucking creepy. I'm not sleeping tonight.
Single pair of eyes.
This is music.
Yeah, it's beautiful because there's no dialogue here
No.
as well.
Oh, look, a strange green light. Green.
Well, no, because she's been
Color
entranced.
green. Yeah, by the color green. Green.
This is the creepiest bit.
Yeah. I'm sure nothing bad's happening in there. I'm sure not.
Why are they staying with her?
The weather's now gone from pink to yellow. You're right. We should do a live-action remake of this years later. That would be a good idea. Because every castle has a secret entrance in the
I'm not
fireplace.
sure if it was a secret one. I think it was one that literally has been made by Maleficent. So what she's been doing for the past 16 years.
Well, been watching everyone else do.
Yes, why did you leave her alone?
That secret. Oh, damn God!
You idiots, the lot of you.
Frankly, you're at fault here, you fairies.
You had one job.
You actually have got an escalator.
Keep her safe for 16 years.
Why don't we do that first off with?
Try going up the stairs.
One partner. They're moving much faster than she is.
She's not going very quickly at all.
No, they're running and they don't catch up with her.
That's why they need to have the
Oh
delay.
my God, how many more stairs? She might jump out the window.
They're not just running, they're flying.
I'm moving very slowly. Yeah, I want to go on the spinning wheel.
I'm bringing the industry back.
Bringing it back, people. Especially not a needle. Yes, mysterious voice. Oh, that explodes. Well. Well, until the live action film, and it's the mistress. Then it's the mistress of all pettiness.
That's quite a title to have as well. The mistress of all evil.
I've got it. She's got a name change officially to Maleficent. Surname, Mistress of All Evil. It's official now. Oh, Sky's gone back to pink.
We're only a few moments away.
Oh, I need to get a cushion for my throne. I'm not talking to you. Who? Oh, yeah, that guy. Sorry, his personality is so, like, compelling. I forgot who he was momentarily. Good news! We have a daughter. Bad news! She's kind of asleep.
Oh, God.
Where did they get the fireworks from?
I don't know.
I'm calling bullshit on this.
There are numerous flaws with this.
Well, now it's just completely unbelievable. The fireworks are involved.
And they still have yet to tell her parents. They're very bad at this.
They're really good. Why did we get them to do this again? Was there no one else we could get?
Because they're magic and we trusted them. And their eyes have gotten much bigger.
So they can cry and look.
Yes, it's because they can have these nice teary eyes.
No, we're useless. I'm gonna jump off the balcony. Damn it, I can fly. Comes back in. Can't even do that right. Why are we in this film?
Do you want to tell the celebrating crowd the sad news?
Well, the princess is back. She's just kind of asleep. Well, you won't tell them. Well, oh, we are literally going for.
Yeah, because do you not remember? They put them to sleep.
Well, she never awakens. Not my problem. Because there is no flaw in this plan whatsoever.
Well, the interesting thing is because while she's asleep, does that mean she's pretty much in a state of perpetual suspended animation?
Magical
I think generally that's what it is considered, because otherwise it's going to age a very long time. That's what Maleficent's plan is at one point, isn't it? We'll talk about it later on about Philip. By the time Philip gets back, he's going to be a very old man.
Oh, man, what I drink last night.
Uh,
Oh, good job those axes didn't fall on someone.
if they're gonna fall asleep standing.
Yes. Because beings can do that.
Meanwhile, control of the entire kingdom is literally just about to end.
All we need is a ridiculous battle scene with a giant army of.
I'm more curious about what happens to the rest of the kingdom outside of the castle.
I assume they're all here because they have
Not everyone
nothing
in the kingdom
else to
would
do
be
with their
there.
life. And
No, not the
what the
peasantry.
fuck is she
Peasants.
wearing on her head? What the hell is that?
I think it's a vase.
I have to go. Is that a man or it's a woman? Okay, that
All
moment.
the peasants wouldn't be here.
Yeah, but they're not important.
All the control of all the areas, it would go to someone. I'm gonna work on an idea of what happens whilst this is happening outside of the castle. Yeah, because the fountain has to stop as well.
Yeah, it's yeah.
The whole thing is symbolic of time
Yes.
stopped.
Right, let's fly around the Earth backwards to reverse time. Works for Superman. No, I don't feel so good. I'm now green for some reason. She's not a peasant. Oh, now I'm seeing fairies. I could just turn the spell off on him momentarily to talk to him.
You clots.
Oops. Ah, not our fault. Can't blame us. You missed 2 candles, by the way.
Quickly, we must get back to the cottage.
No, man, if only we could like magically teleport or something, that would be useful.
But no, apparently they can't.
This is the effective way.
Maleficent is the only one who can do that.
She read that book. That's the first thing in the Book of Evil: teleportation.
She's more powerful.
Only bad guys teleport.
Actually, that does seem to be the case in films, doesn't it? I'm thinking of the Wicked Witch of the West as well. She literally disappears.
She was also green. I'm sensing a connection.
Yeah, green skin. Fire again as well. No dragons in that, though. Incompetent minions.
Definitely liven up with the voice of a dragon came out of nowhere. Holy shit, dragon. This turned into a very different film suddenly. Hello! I'm
Oh, dear.
here! Ah! Incompetent minions! And, no, to be truly evil, you should eat an apple while doing this. Damn it! If only I would.
Why has one of them got a mace and they're not using it?
Oh, well, this one was taller than that. He's just a hole in me. I think he's taller than she is. Ah, close enough. Do you like wearing a dress?
Oh, she's good.
Ow! These horns on the door frame all the time. Oh, here comes the incompetent trio. Dad, where did we put that cottage again? All these trees look the same.
Right, find the way. Sat-nav telling me turn left.
That's a river there. It said turn left.
Left.
Do you want to argue with the sat nav? Dear God, a hat.
Did he enter with his hat on?
He was wearing it on the horse, I think. We can. The Eye of Sauron will see us before we get there. What we need is eagles. I'm calling Gandalf.
In a mountain.
I'm calling Gandalf on this. Which does go to some Maleficent film. Lord of the Rings meets the Chronicles of Narnia, and that then takes a massive abortion on Tumblr. Yeah, there's my review of the film.
Isn't it? I'm sure someone's done fan fiction for that.
Yeah, that's the Maleficent film in a nutshell. Which I think that castle might not be structurally sound.
No, it's held together by magic. To be fair, if I
The
have to,
pure evil and hatred holds it together.
it's not exactly going to be a nice sort of looking place at the moment.
Well, that doesn't look suspicious at all.
It's not threatening in the slightest.
Okay, we're going to be stealthy on this. Do, do, do.
Hang on, the three most incompetent fairies ever
Dressed in
trying to do
bright
something.
colours.
Dressed in bright colours.
Shh! I'm always on guard, Judy.
I retire in a couple of days.
Ah, man. Wife's been cooking meatloaf again. See me as a wife. Getting this
Music's
job.
not too dissimilar to Nightmare on Bald Mountain, the Masorgi one, which they did for Fantasia, didn't
Yes.
they?
Hey, 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 hey.
Ah.
Man, gargoyle! Batman's one of those gargoyles brooding. No one understands me. Oh, I see a party.
I see lights and noise.
Go towards that. Man, if only we used the magic to make ourselves invisible or something. Well, that doesn't look. Of course, the fire has to be green.
Well, I like all the ones that are just stood around, literally not moving.
Yeah, the animation budget couldn't afford to go that far. Burn the heretic. Okay, no, not burn the heretic.
It's just a fire they're celebrating around.
It just looks good. Ah, it's so good being this delicious and evil. But he's busy.
He is indisposed.
And then Robert Webb comes on and complains about her
Yes.
being needlessly vague. Ah, well. I don't walk, I glide.
She is so deliciously evil. She really is one of the best Disney villains.
Well, she's a terrifying fact. I think the stepmother from Cinderella is genuinely terrifying. Cruella de Vil also, but that's just more kind of wants to hurt puppies.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that. Make a sympathetic villain out of Atlantis, isn't he?
They'll do it.
I thought they were going to do it. I read somewhere they were going to do one with Emma Stone as Cruella de Vil. I assume a younger version of Cruella de Vil.
Yeah. Of course, because they're all going to do that.
When you see, you know something you can make just by adding just angst. So he wants to hurt puppies. No one will stand for that in Cruella de Vil.
No.
Her name is literally Cruella de Vil. Two friends, the one Maleficent.
Is Maleficent.
Yes, like no, she's misunderstood. Yes, that's why her parents called her Maleficent. Do you like your accommodations? Makes you want to be sick, doesn't it? In my orb. Why is everyone else asleep? Ah, no point. Oh, look at her asleep.
Why are you telling him this?
That's convenient. And drawn an entirely different style.
Her hair's more golden now
Yes.
as well. Ageless sleep. It is perpetual. It is suspended animation then.
Ah! Don't do that! The horse ages as well. I don't know what life expectancy of a horse is. Which has a heart attack halfway. You don't scare me. I'll harm you. Spring weather again, but start fight. Ah, man, it's so much fun being just this evil. Ah, I'm gonna kick a puppy. And dream of kicking puppies and eating and taking candy from babies.
It'll be a good night's
I'm
sleep.
just that evil. I'll do it.
That's why she's been so cranky.
Yeah.
16 years, she hasn't had a good night's sleep.
Nice. That's not how all this started. That was surprisingly easy.
I forget the ones act like, what are they called? Welders.
Well, does it? You will have to quest alone. Here's an axe. As you go, you will collect XP. You have a dungeon crawler. And here is Mercury's boots. No, that's Wonder Woman. And a tiara. That's also Wonder Woman. Ah,
Sword of Truth.
And the shield of justice. That's my shield. Well, that mission went well to start off with. I need my
You
horse.
three are bloody incompetent.
Why are you still in this film? Oh, we didn't actually wake Maleficent. People were hold up.
They're the most immediate ones. I think he's gone to tell Maleficent as well.
She's just gone to sleep. He wakes her up. I was about to get to sleep. Oh god, thank god that was there. I knew it was there. The horse is chained up.
Yeah.
Go for the eyes. Pour the
Quickly,
boiling.
the boulders that had to happen.
Pour the boiling lead. Oh, that's just cheating. You're in.
Bubbles.
Ah, bubbles! Ah!
The arrows are turned into flowers.
Sadly, the roses, they still hurt on you. Ow! Thorn! Yeah, but then they discovered Prince Philip has hay fever, and this was actually a bad idea, isn't it? I'm off to conquer Scotland. There's the boiling lead.
Lad. Rainbow.
You don't want to wake this up. She's grouchy. I think she's grouchy now. I didn't see when she wakes up. Miss sucker. Just rugby tackles in midair. Man, Millicent can sleep like a.
That's cruel.
I'm trying to sleep. Oh dear.
Everything else you were doing wasn't harming anyone. You've literally turned a living thing into stone here.
I bullshit that horse can make that jump, but oh, you made her angry. I have this tower specifically for this reason.
If Merryweather hadn't done it, she might not be quite so angry.
No, Finn escaped. That's annoying. The crow.
My only friend.
Oh god. Oh, but Mrs.
Make
Castle
very
is
good
literally
speed.
just down the road. No. Of course it's a thorn bush. And the garden's gonna have a field day with this. Thorns that are big enough to impale a man on. Oh my god!
Oh. Oh, that's scary.
Die, thorns!
You know, you fairies could actually help by getting rid of some of this, because you've been happy to do it for other parts of this.
Yeah, but this is the hero's moment. He needs to do this himself.
I pity the horse there.
Yes. Die, thorns! Eat silver or steel, whatever this fucking sword's made of. Magic stuff. Where's
Truth.
Truth. Eat truth, thorns.
You can't handle this truth.
Catherine, wheel away!
Wow, direct reference to heaven and hell there.
Yes. Of course it's a dragon. Why wouldn't there be?
It has to be the tradition. She's just the most terrifying dragon ever.
Eat truth! Why is it with Meriwether trying to start a fight with her?
Meriwether, stop it. We need to stay out of this. We can't
This is
interfere
his
anymore.
fight. Oh dear God!
The horse
Okay,
is just
horse is
ran off.
vanished. The horse is now dead. Where's the horse? Wasn't even. Plot hole. Yeah, I told you. Oh God, I'm gonna make angrier. Why don't just set fire to everything and just burn the fucker down?
There you go. Clever girl.
Hmm.
I think this is the first time the video's actually heard our suggestions and taken them on board.
Eat truth, fiend. This is how Scar died in the Lion King. Oh no, not my shield off. Whatever the shield was.
It's when she leans in and goes, "I killed Mufasa."
Who? Oh wait, shit, wrong.
Sorry,
film.
wrong film.
I'm not Jeremy Irons.
Oh! Again, the fairies have killed someone.
Yes. Ah well, it's Maleficent.
One of them was directly.
Oh God! Oh
This one
God!
was indirect.
Oh. I helped. Well, I'm Samson.
I'm still here.
I'm setting this film. I get my own spin-off by running a detective agency, because all spin-offs run detective agencies.
And by killing her, all her magic is undone.
Oh, thank God that happened, otherwise the fairies might have to do something. Wow, this party is dead.
Right. Up to the tower. Oh, look, it's dawn.
Just pull out a grappling hook, because I ain't working on those steps. Give me a minute! Just fought a dragon.
Get up the stairs. It's just...
Just passed out of my heart attack. Ah, there she is. Now let's do the Brother Grimm's version of this story.
Oh, yeah, that's not.
She looks so
Green.
green. Yes, it was green. Ah, color palette restored. Who the hell are you? Ah, I'm awake. I had the weirdest dream. It involved a dragon. I think I got the fountains at the back.
And a woman who, for some reason, I want to call Angelina Jolie.
Make a shitty version of this. Oh, I dreamed I was an asshole. Oh well. Oh dear God.
To be fair, they've only actually been asleep for about a night, a day. They've actually said it.
Yes.
They've actually put the time setting for it as well, the 14th century. Does this mean all the calendars are going to be slightly out?
Yeah, well.
Or the fairies got to have to explain to everyone at some point what they've actually
One,
done?
what a calendar is. Oh, look at them. Why is she not wearing pink? Crowd gasps. Who's that peasant girl with him? My God, my son is devilishly handsome.
I love how the parents seem to know, you must be the princess. We've not seen you in 16
You're
years.
my daughter.
She bears a striking resemblance to her mother, though, so...
Yeah. It's so beautiful. He explodes. Oh, I haven't felt that for several years. Not since your mother left me.
Yeah, where is Philip's mother?
Dead. Left him. Not invited. No, that wine's back. That wine's hit back. Hey, who are the three fetching attractive people on the balcony, eh? Questions.
I don't care anymore.
Where's the wine?
It's all worked out well for itself.
Why are we dancing? Just keep dancing. That'll eventually all go away. She's all grown up. We should go kidnap another child and raise that one as well. dear God. And then the sequel hook. Blue!
Merryweather.
Fight! Sleeping Beauty 2. The blue dress strikes back.
Why do they not ask Aurora what her favourite colour is?
What do you want? Green! And the other fairy looks really smug. And the fairy looks really smug. Oh, God, we're in the sky.
To be fair, with her hair colour, both actually work.
Mm.
And the book even has it changing colour, but it ends with her in pink.
And that is
The end. A Walt Disney production.
And then 2014,
14, wasn't it?
they shit on it in every conceivable way.
So that was Sleeping Beauty.
That was Sleeping Beauty. Good crits. At the beginning.
Sean, you picked it. Your thoughts. I know you picked it for a particular reason, but nevertheless.
Make comments, but I still like it. It's a fairy tale. It's a happy ending. I know that's not cool anymore, happy endings, because we're all so fucking edgy.
I still like happy endings, but it's happy endings with a bit of a journey to them. Because it's the idea of this is a bit more the traditional. It's very simple. It's good versus evil. Love triumphs in the end.
No, it's good versus delicious evil. I'm just so.
She is deliciously evil. Maleficent in this film is still, I think, one of the best Disney villains.
Oh yeah, she is. There's a reason.
Aurora, the Sleeping Beauty, the title character, very little dialogue.
I think most of it, he sings more than she talks.
She does sing more than she talks, you're correct. I think that's the same for most of this, though, because none of them have got much character to them, particularly. No. The Queen's got no lines. No, she's got a couple of lines.
She asked Maleficent again.
That's the only line she's got. I think she gets "oh no" after that, though, as well.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's literally that.
Yeah.
I'm just reading the synopsis we've got on the page that we watched it on, which is to prevent the King places her into hiding in the care of three good-natured but not too bright.
That's an understatement of the century. I'm not too bright.
Well, it's always the thing, because the thing of them, they mean well.
They're idiots.
But they're idiots.
You know that moment when you're watching a film and you're rooting for the bad guy to win because they one with the brain in this operation?
That's usually the case, though, isn't it?
They're completely incompetent.
Well, it's the thing between who's actually competent and who's morally right. Could watch it and going, Maleficent's capable of doing all this. She's got incompetent henchmen, and they're really to blame for the reason she hasn't already won. Because she said, for 16 years you've been looking for a baby. Idiots.
Well, I see at one point she assumed she would have grown up a bit and stopped looking for a baby.
Yeah, but she only says it on the 16th birthday when she says, oh, for 16 years I've been looking for a baby.
Ma'am, I may want to shut up. I'm in charge. Okay, I'll be quiet.
That's when she started doing that lovely laugh moment before she went, fools! Idiots!
I mean, I can laugh. You're henchmen, you don't laugh evilly.
You don't know what I'm laughing at.
I'm just laughing after every line. It's all I do, because I'm evil.
No, but I like this one.
I like it.
It's a good one. It's simple. I wouldn't say it necessarily holds your attention terribly well, because it's a bit too...
It does when Maleficent's on screen.
It does when it's Maleficent's on screen, but otherwise it's very much paint by numbers in terms of storyline. There are moments of humour, the whole pink, blue. That's a nice running bit of a joke that we've got to go through it. But yeah, so that's Sleeping Beauty. And next time we see another one of Disney's great villains as well, don't we?
Yeah.
It's Sean's other pick, because I'm starting and finishing our 4 ones we're looking at. So the next week,
basically an Alex sandwich.
Yeah, with Sean in the middle. That's a weird mental image now.
I'm going to rinse my eyes out with bleach.
Yes, so am I. Right, so
we'll see.
Join us next week.